So in today's video, we will discuss about the quartiles. For that, let us take an example. Calculate the Q1, Q2 and Q3 of the marks. So here we have an example. Here Q1 stands for the first quartile. That basically means 25 percentile. In terms of percentile, it is 25 percentile. And Q2 means the second quartile, that is actually 50 percentile. And Q3, the third quartile, we usually have these three quartiles, Q1, Q2 and Q3, and which is the 75 percentile. Okay. And this Q3 is also called Q2 is also called the median. So before finding the quartile, see, first we have to find the quartile Q1. Okay. For that, we have its percentile is 25 percentile. So in order to find Q1, we can use a formula to find the position. There is a formula for position which is equal to, you can use this formula, that is percentage into n plus 1. We will talk about the notations later. P into n plus 1 divided by 100. So this is the position for any quartile. So for the first quartile, we know the percentage is P is actually for Q1, P is equal to 25. So the position is equal to, I can plug in the value of 25 in here. So 25 into n plus 1 divided by 100. So 25 in 25 1 times, and in 100 it is 4 times. So it will be, the first quartile will be n plus 1 by 4th item. Okay. So that's the Q1. Q1 is equal to, first quartile will be n plus 1 by 4th item, since it is the 25 percentile. Now, before writing anything, we have to rearrange this data in the ascending order. So I have to write this in the ascending order. So the lowest term is 24. Then comes the 25. Then 36. Then 45. Then we have 60. Then we have 81. Then 90. So am I missing something? So we have a 72 missing. After 60 we have 72, then 81, then 90. So we have the 8 data points. So first I have to find the position. So position will be, see how many datas are here? 8. So I can plug in 8 for n. So 8 plus 1 by 4, which is equal to 9 by 4. 9 by 4 is actually 2.25. Okay, so I can write this 2.25 as, 2 plus 0.25. Okay, that basically means the second plus 0.25 times second number plus second item plus 0.25 times the difference of the number next to second, that is the third minus second. Clear? This is just an algorithm, that is second plus 0.25 times what's next to second. The position next to second is third. So third minus second. So Q1 will be, what's the second in this data, in the ascending order? It is 25. So 25 plus 0.25 into, third one is this one. Third minus second means 36 minus the item in the third position is 36. 36 minus 25. So simplifying this, you'll get 25 plus 0.25 into 36 minus 25 is 11. This will be 25 plus, on multiplying you will get this one as 2.75. So the first quartile will be 27.75. Clear? Now we need to find the second quartile. Okay, Q2. Let me erase this. Now we have second quartile, that see I already wrote that Q2 is equal to the 50th percentile. So Q2 is actually 50th percentile. So I can use the formula P into n plus 1 divided by 4. Instead of P, I can put 50. So 50, so P by 100. P into n plus 1 by 100. So 50 into n plus 1 divided by 100. 50 in 50, 1 times, in 100 it will be 2 times. So n plus 1 by 2th item. Now we have how many datas? 8. So 8 plus 1 by 2 item means 9 by 2, which is 4.5. Now again I can write this 4.5 as 4 plus 0.5. 4.5 is 4 plus 0.5. That is 4th plus 0.5. The position next to 4th is 5th. 5th minus 4th. Okay. So that's our second quartile. Okay. Now plug in this value in here. What's the fourth position? Fourth data point, which is 45. 45 plus 0.5. 0.5 into 5th is 60. So 60 minus 45. So that will be 45 plus 0.5 into 60 minus 45 is 50. Okay, so 45 plus this will be 7.5, which will give 52.5. So the second quartile will be 52.5. Clear? Now similarly we can find the third quartile. Okay, let me erase here. So we need to find the third quartile Q3, which means the 75 percentile. 75 percentile. And again we have the equation for the, we need to find Q3. We have the equation for the position P into n plus 1 divided by 100. This time we have P equal to 75. 75 into n plus 1 divided by 100. So you can 25 is common in 75 and 100. 25 in 7 it is 3 times. 75 it is in 3 times. And in 100 it will be 4 times. So 3 into n plus 1 by 4. Okay. Now what we have, n is equal to 8. So 3 into 8 plus 1 divided by 4, which is equal to 3 into 9 by 4. That will be 27 by 4, and its value is 6.75. 6.75. Okay, so 6.75th item. So I can write this as 6th item plus point, or 6.75 is 6 plus 0.75. That means 6th item plus 0.75 times the difference of the next item to 6th, that is 7th minus 6th. Okay, so what's the 6th item in here? This one is the 6th item. Clear? 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Okay, so 72 plus 0.75 into 81 minus 72. Okay, so that will be 72 plus 0.75 into this one is 9. And if I use the calculator, which have 0.75 into 9 plus 72, and the answer is 78.75. So that's our quartile. See, there is another formula to find the quartile. See, in this example, we have Q1 is equal to 2.25th item. And if you want to find the second quartile, you shouldn't use, if you can use the formula, you won't get confused. Or there is another formula. Q2 is actually 2 times Q1. So that will be 2 times Q1. 2 into 2.5, 2.25. That is 4.5. And Q3 will be 3 times Q1. If you want, you can use this formula. Okay. Either way, you will get the same answer. Clear? So 3 is equal to 3 into 2.25. That's how actually 6.75. Okay. So 6.75th item. Clear? Now we can look into our next example. Now look at the second example. Here, before we have an even number of data, that is before we have n equal to 8. Now we have n equal to 9. Whatever be the number of data, you can use the same formula. Because we are using the method of interpolation. So in interpolation, we have the same formula. Okay. So in classical method, we have we can classify the data as even number of data and odd number of data. But in the modern method, you can use the interpolation method. Now we have here n is equal to 9. Okay. So first you have to rearrange the data in the ascending order. So it will be 21 first, now 24, now comes 32, then 36, now 45. After 45 we have 64. After that we have 72, then comes 80, then comes 84. So we have 9 data points. So this is the ascending order of the data. Now, like I said, we have Q1 is equal to, we can use the formula, we already derived that formula, n plus 1 by 4. Okay, n plus 1 by 4th item. So we have p into n plus 1 divided by 4 by 100. For the first quartile, we have p equal to 25. So we get this formula. Okay. Now we can plug in the value of 9 instead of n. So 9 plus 1 by 4, which is equal to 10 by 4. That's actually 2.5 the item. So the first quartile is 2.5. So I can write that 2.5 as 2 plus 0.5. That means second item plus 0.5 times third minus second. Okay, like I did before. So what's the second one? 24. So 24 plus 0.5 times, the third one is 32. This is the third one. 32 minus 24. So 24 plus 0.5 into 32 minus 24 is actually 8. So 24 plus 4, which is equal to 28. So the first quartile is 28. Now for the second quartile, like I said, I can use this formula also. Q2 will be 2 times Q1. In this example, we can use the second method. Okay. Or you can use the former method if you want. Okay. Whatever the answer will be the same. 2 times Q1. See, this Q2 is also called the median. Okay. 50 percentile is called the median, Q2. So 2 times Q1. So what we get as Q1? The item 2.5 item is our Q1. So 2 into 2.5. So that will be fifth item. So what's the fifth item? It's actually 45. So Q2 will be 45. Okay, now we can find Q3, which we can use the formula 3 times Q1. So 3 into 2.5. So that will be 7.5th item. And we can use, or we can write 7.5 as 7 plus 0.5. That means 7th item plus 0.5 times the item next to 7, that is 8th minus 7th. Okay, so what's the 7th item? This is the 3rd one, 4th one, 5th one, 6th one, 7th one. So 72 plus 0.5 times, this is the 8th item. So 80 minus 72. So 72 plus 0.5 times, this will be 8. So 72 plus 0.5 into 8 is 4. So that's equal to 76. So the third quartile will be 76. What actually this quartile means? If I say Q3 75, which means 75% of the marks, or 75% of the students, or percentage less than 75 has a marks of 76. Okay, that is the marks scored by 75% of the students, or a number less than 75% of the students, is 76. Clear? Now we can consider our third example. So in the third question, we have to find the 40th percentile of the marks. Here we don't have to find Q1, Q2 and Q3. Instead, we have to find the 40th percentile. So I have to arrange the data in the ascending order first. Here we have 8 students. So the first will be, least one is 21, then 24, then 32, then comes 36, then comes 72, then 80, then 84. Sorry, I forgot 64. After 36, there is 64, then 72, then 80, then 84. So we have 8 data points. So 40th percentile, like I said, 40th percentile. First we need to find the position. For the position, we have the formula P into n plus 1 upon 100. So here P is 40. So 40 into n plus 1 divided by 100. So cancel this 0. In 4, it will be 2 times. In 10, 2 will be 5 times. So this can be simplified as 2 into n plus 1 divided by 5. Okay, so that's the item, the position of the item. Now I can put the value of 8 instead of n. So 2 into 8 plus 1 divided by 5. So 2 into 8 plus 1 is 9 divided by 5. That's actually 18 by 5. That is 3.6. 3.6th item. I can write 3.6 as 3 plus 0.6. That means the third item plus 0.6 times the fourth minus third. Okay, so third, what's the third item? 32. So 32 plus 0.6 times fourth minus third means 36 minus 32. So 32 plus 0.6 into this one is 4. So 32 plus this will be 2.4, which means 34.4. So the 40th percentile will be 34.4. Clear? Now take another example. So in this example, we have to find the 60th percentile. So first thing is, we have to write the data in the ascending order. So the first will be 22 itself, 22, then 20, sorry, then 30, sorry, before that we have 24. 24, now 30, now 32, 36. After that we have 64, then we have 72, then 80, 84. So we have nine data points. Clear? Now we need to find the 60th percentile. 60th percentile. So what's the formula? Like we discussed, we have p into n plus 1 divided by 100. So p is equal to 60. 60 into n plus 1 divided by 100. I can cancel this 0. So in 6, 2 will be 3 times. 3 into n plus 1. In 10, it will be 5 times. Cancelling both the terms with 2. Here it will be 3, it will be 5. Now we have n is equal to 9. So 9 plus 1 divided by 5, which will be 3 into 10 by 5. Can cancel this 10 with 5, so it will be 6th item. This one is actually simple, 6th item. So what's the 6th item? It's actually 64. So 60th percentile here will be 6th item, that is actually 64. Clear?